Hello everyone. I was actually watching a movie, but I had to record this, so I'm just gonna go and bite the bullet.
That is so nice, right? Killed it.
As you can tell, I'm in a really good mood today. Estoy de muy buen humor. And that's gonna change because I'm gonna give you homeworks. A lot of homeworks. No, I'm playing, guys. Okay, let's... Oh my god, I almost died. Okay, so let's go into the page number 63 of your books. 63 de sus libros. You are going to find guess what? Yes, a story. This story is called Rules of the Game. It's really cool, actually. I already read it and I really liked it. So right now, so we can go into the topic, I need you to go and read this story right in this moment, okay? It's actually really short. You're not gonna take a lot of time. I'm gonna leave the page here so you can scan it. There you go. And of course, remember that you have to complete the comprehension check on the page number 73. And you have to analyze the text on the page 74. So, pause the video, go read the story, and then come back. Okay, if you are back here, it's because you already read the story. Si ya están de vuelta es porque ya leyeron la historia. Si no la han leído, ¿qué están esperando? What are you waiting for? Guys, what are you waiting for? Okay, I guess you already finished. So guys, the topic of today is going to be about complex characters. Personajes complejos. Remember that we were talking a lot about characters, but today we're going to go into one type of character. Vamos a ver un tipo de personaje. Remember that we had flat characters, not of their shapes, no de sus formas, ¿verdad? No es como que están bien gorditos o bien flaquitos. No, significa cómo esos personajes se desarrollan a través de la historia. But today we're going to focus on the complex characters. Nos vamos a enfocar en los personajes complejos. Yes. Why? ¿Por qué? We have different type of characters. We already said that. I already said that. Ya les dije eso. But a complex character, un personaje complejo, in general, is a character that is evolving throughout the story. Es un personaje que se está desarrollando a través de la historia. A story that has a complex characters, not all of the characters, okay? No todos los personajes, pero una historia that has the main characters in a complex way, que tiene los personajes principales, que sean personajes complejos, it's more interesting. Es mucho más interesante. Now, how can we identify these complex characters? ¿Cómo podemos identificarlos? We are going to have 3 ways of identifying them. Number 1, they have multiple or contradictory traits. Tienen rasgos o personalidades contradictorias o múltiples rasgos en su personalidad. Like, let's see, what can be a contradictory trait? ¿Qué podría ser un rasgo contradictorio? This is something that happens to a lot of people. Esto es algo que le pasa a muchas personas, so I hope that you are, actually I don't hope that you are one of those, but I hope that you understand it, pero espero que lo entiendan. Imagine that you are really good empathizando with the persons, and you're really good with their emotions and understanding their feelings. Pero, you are not good understanding your self-emotions. Pero ustedes no son buenos entendiendo sus emociones propias. That is contradictory. Eso es contradictorio. You are able to understand others, but you are not able to understand yourself. Another example is, imagine that you are an extrovert person, una persona extrovertida, but you get really tired talking to people. Like, you are really extrovert and you like to going out and seeing people and socializar and all of that, les encanta. But when you do it, somehow, de algún modo, you feel exhausted. That is contradictory. Eso es contradictorio. Number two, segunda forma that you can identify a complex character is that they are struggling with the conflicting motivations. Están luchando con motivaciones conflictivas. Remember that we already talked that the last topic, ya hablamos de eso, el tema pasado, about the internal conflicts, acerca de los conflictos internos, like, I want, but I don't want, but I'm kind of into it, but I don't have to. And so a complex character is always fighting with that. And last but not least, último, number 3, they change or learn something by the end of the story. A complex character, I think that for me, this is one of the most important parts. Throughout the story, mientras la historia se va desenvolviendo, developing, they are learning a specific way. Not like learning a language, no como aprenderse un idioma, okay? No eso. It's like they had some emotions or some motives that they were not actually all correct. Quizás tenían tenían una motivación que quizás no estaba bien del todo, or that they were, oh, I got it. The Beauty and the Beast. Have you seen The Beauty and the Beast? ¿Han visto La Bella y la Bestia? And I have this example because I was watching that movie before I started this. So, in this movie, the Beast is a really complex character. Es un personaje sumamente complejo. Why? At the start of the story, he is like really angry and really grumpy and bad y malo. Like, he treats bad the persons. Trata muy mal a las personas. Like a rich guy that doesn't care about anything or anyone. But throughout the story, you are seeing how he's changing. Ven cómo está cambiando. Not physically, no físicamente, or learning something como un idioma o algo así. No. But he's changing his way of being. Está cambiando su forma de ser. When the story begins, he is really bad. But throughout the story, or while the story is developing, mientras la historia se va desarrollando, he gets to be a better character or a better person. Beast. Okay. So, he met Belle, conoce a Belle, and he starts changing. Loves changing. El amor lo cambia. So that is a complex character, and for me, is one of the most important ways of how can we describe or how can we identify one of these complex characters. Now, we have two more elements that these characters help us with. A complex character, most of the time, is the main character. El personaje complejo la mayor parte del tiempo es el personaje principal. This main character helps us develop our conflicts, our plot. These decisions that the characters made can lead to new opportunities of the plot or a new conflict. And that is really good for the story because like that, we're not going to have like a flat story. No vamos a tener una historia plana, not interesting, que no sea interesante. These characters help us develop the theme too. Nos ayudan a desarrollar el tema. The theme, remember, that is like the main problem or the main situation that they have to solve throughout the story. So these characters help us develop this theme. Now, homeworks, tareas. I know that you manage this topic because we have been talking a lot about it. Hemos estado hablando bastante de él in different classes. So, the homework is going to be really easy for you. You will have to complete the page number 75, the practice. What do you have to do? You have to read, because I already read the story, so you just have to complete the chart about the traits of these characters and why they are made or why they are complex. I know they are complex, so don't tell me, no, miss, they're not complex. Yes, they are. With that said, con eso dicho, remember that we're going to have a video conference. Vamos a tener una videoconferencia. And in that video conference, I am going to ask you what the story was about, and we're going to talk a little bit about this topic. So be sure that you already have done this homework, or at least started, o al menos que ya la hayan empezado, because I'm going to evaluate that you read it. So, guys, it's all for today. And you know that if you have any doubt, just let me know. Just give me a call or send me a message. So, bye-bye, guys.